Congratulations on being named as the 2019 recipient of the Youth Award by the Hoisington Chamber of Commerce. Can you please each introduce yourselves?
Kim Lush,
Debbie Stevens,
Marsha Williams,
I'm Jensen Williams, and this is Sadie.
Aiden. Connor Bohr.
Question.
Thank you. Debbie, what can you tell me about the GPS Kids Club?
it's my passion. I love these kids and I love this age group. Say it's a good age for kids. They're kind of setting their foundation for who they're going to become, and say it's our goal to help them grow and develop their personal strengths academically, say spiritually, to build self-respect, self-esteem, and care about other people. GPS stands for God's Positioning System, and we believe each one of these children has a very special plan, and we know that they're going to grow up to be amazing community members and go out and change the world. And I also know that we couldn't have done this without Hoisington community, and we appreciate that.
Thank you. Kim, the kids of GPS are the recipients of the Youth Award by the Chamber. Talk to me about some of the service projects the kids have done.
Throughout the year, they've done many service projects. Mainly, a lot of people know they help with the Labor Day Clown Committee. They've volunteered with CASA. They've helped the Cancer Kids with their Fun Fall Festival. They even sponsor a child in Africa. Many, many more different ones that they've participated in.
Thank you. Marcia, last year GPS was in dire need of a new fire alarm system. How did the kids help fundraise?
They did a variety of different fundraisers, anything from selling pictures, cookies and lemonade stands. They did garage sales. They walked the neighborhoods asking for donations, and many of them donated out of their piggy banks too.
Wow. Aiden, what did you do to help fundraise?
I had a lemonade and cookie stand.
Great. Connor, what did you do?
I did shark pictures.
And what about the shark pictures?
I raised over $100.
Can you show me an example of one?
My
Yeah.
shirt is one of them. One of my drawings got printed on a shirt. My drawings were a crocodile shark, saw shark, and I don't remember the last one.
Well, thank you. Jensen, what did you do?
I also did a lemonade and cookie stand.
Wow, that's great. I'm really proud of all of you, and I want to thank you once again for everything that you do for these kids, and congratulate you on being named as the 2019 Youth Award.
Thank you.
Congratulations on being named as the 2019 recipient of the Health Award by the Ambassadors of the Chamber. Can you please introduce yourself, your name, your title, and how long you've worked at Clara Barton and where you're from?
Myrtle Whitmore, Laboratory Manager. I've worked at Clara Barton for 22 years, and I am a lifetime resident of Great Bend, except for when I served in the military.
Wonderful. Can you tell us a little bit about the lab fairs and if they've changed since you were named as the lab manager?
Well, at Clara Barton, we are committed to providing a cost-effective alternative for laboratory testing, and that's what our health fairs supply for our residents. We have added 4 dates for our health fairs a year, and that is in January, April, July, and October. The proceeds from our health fairs go to fund projects at the hospital through the foundation. It is a whole organization effort, including the laboratory, the dietary department, the business office, the clinics, and others throughout the hospital staff.
That's great. What would you like the community to know about the lab at Clara Barton?
Well, we are dedicated to providing compassionate and thorough services to our residents. I have 9 dedicated, very knowledgeable, hardworking staff members with over 150 years of service, and we are all very excited to be able to provide this service of the health fairs to our residents.
Well, thank you again, Myrtle. Congratulations on being named as the 2019 recipient of the Education Award by the Hoisington Chamber of Commerce. Can you please introduce yourself, your name, where you're from, where you work, and how long you've been there?
My name is Kim Specht, and I am originally from Hoisington. I have been teaching at Roosevelt Elementary for 17 years.
Great. Kim, can you tell me what your role was in the creation of the preschool program and maybe a little bit about the program?
In 2003, our school board voted to start a preschool program, and so I was hired as the first teacher. When it started out, we had 1 teacher. We had 3 and 4-year-olds come 3 and 2 days a week, and then it's just kind of grown over the years. Now we have 2 sessions of 4, 2 sessions of 3s. We have a transitional kindergarten program. We just kind of changed and adapted to meet the needs of our district.
That's wonderful. How has the program changed over the years?
The program started out with 1 teacher, and over the years we have grown and expanded to 3 full-time teachers and 4 full-time teachers' aides at this point.
Perfect. Is there a charge for students to attend the program?
When the program first started, we charged $75 a month, and that became hard for all families to pay monthly. So the second year in the program, I wrote a grant, and we were awarded the grant through the state and have been awarded it ever since. And so now there's a one-time enrollment fee of $75, and some of that can even be waived through the grant.
Wow, that's awesome. What's next for you?
When Jake graduates in May, I will be moving to Salina, and I have been offered a position as an early childhood behavior specialist. So I will be changing roles and doing some different things in education.
Well, congratulations. And once again, we are so proud to have you as the 2019 recipient of the Education Award. Congratulations on being named as the 2019 recipient of the Community Service Award by the Hoisington Chamber of Commerce. Can you please introduce yourselves, your name, where you're from, and where do you work?
I'm Dr. Julie Flager. I'm a chiropractor here in Hoisington.
Della Boxberger. I teach at Roosevelt.
Thank you. Della, can you tell us a little bit about what the Community Women's Club does in Hoisington?
Yes, every year we give out 2 scholarships per year to 2 high school students that attend Barton County Community College. We fund this by having our community calendar sales, which Kathy Jonas is in charge of.
With the money that we raise, we also donate to several local organizations: Cans for Kids, Toys for Tots, the United Way, the Food Bank, and Gifts for the Homebound.
Do you do any events?
We do. We host the Chamber Dance every Labor Day weekend, and we host the Chamber Banquet. We also put on the Easter egg hunt every year for the community. We get the eggs ready and put on the activity every year for the kids here in the community.
That's wonderful. I know that you guys do a few other things for the Country Place Senior Living. What do you do there?
We go every year and we sing Christmas carols for them, and we also at Easter time take the Easter Bunny up to visit them and have pictures taken with them.
Great.
We also, I would add in, we also adopt families every year at Easter and at Thanksgiving and Christmas, and give them gift certificates and presents and things from our group.
Wonderful. Julie, this year the club was a big part of the Chamber's renovations. Can you give me a little idea of why you guys felt that you wanted to do this?
We hold our meetings here quite frequently, and we were trying to think of other things to help out the community and do, and we decided to spruce up the chamber office. Mostly because that is your welcome to the city place to go, and we just thought it should look nice and reflect our beautiful Hoisington.
Thank you. I know that both of you were a big part of all the renovations that took place here. Do you guys have any idea of everything that you did, and maybe even a total number of volunteer hours?
With
Well-
all the group that helped, and we had several
Right.
other group members that helped, I would say around 100 hours.
Probably, I would say yes.
And I know that you did more than just paint, which you painted my office, the bathroom, here in the conference room, but you also made donations. Can you tell me a little bit about those?
We donated some of the decoration stuff. I painted some things myself. We bought things from local businesses for pretties. We had curtains made for the windows. We painted lots of little things, the knobs on the cabinet doors, the baseboard around the new flooring, which is gorgeous.
We stained the woodwork on the chairs and different places around. Painted the doors and hung pictures and just did different things.
And Julie, I know that you also created our Hoisington sign here. How did you do that?
I looked at the sign out front and painted it. I got stencils made for the lettering, but it was actually a door that was going to be thrown away, and I decided to make it a sign.
Well, you both did a great job, and everyone who came and volunteered did a wonderful job, along with spending some very hot hours here at the Chamber. So we want to thank you all for that, and we also want to congratulate you one more time for being named the 2019 recipient of the Community Service Award.
Thank you.
Congratulations on being named as the 2019 recipient of the Business Award by the Hoisington Chamber of Commerce. Can you please introduce yourself, your name, your business, and how long it's been in business?
Hi, I'm Caitlin Meitner. I own the farmhouse here in Hoisington. We have been in business for just a little bit over a year.
Thank you. Tell me about the farmhouse. What type of products do you sell?
We carry everything from, we have baby clothes, women's clothing, gifts. We have a lot of home decor. We always struggle with exactly how to label it. We'll say, oh, kind of a general store, kind of a boutique, but kind of a little bit of everything. We like to say we have something for any gift or anything you need.
Great. Why did you decide to open a retail shop in Hoisington opposed to a larger city?
For me, I have a lot of that small town pride. One of my big goals is to hopefully bring more businesses to Hoisington and get our main street to where people can come here on a Saturday and shop here, go out to eat, just hang out in Hoisington, where it almost makes us a place where people want to come. I also am a person that I always say I am going to be running to the store right before a birthday party or a baby shower because I forgot and I have to go get something. So I feel like it's a really good thing for people. Oh shoot, it's Friday night, I have something tomorrow, I need to run and get this. They have something literally right down the street to be able to go get those things they need.
Wow. How has the community responded to the farmhouse?
Pretty well. We have had so much support. I think every small business would say we always need more support. It's always hard as a small business, especially in a small town. But for us, again, we want to keep it here. We love keeping it here. But I mean, our community has been pretty amazing. We have several people that have done parties with us and reach out to us for even just donations, raffles. Those are fun for us, and it's a good way to get our name out. But we really do have a lot of good community support.
Thank you. Tell me about some of the fundraisers you've done at the shop and why.
Oh boy, we've done a lot. I love doing fundraisers. It's good for us. Obviously, it helps us get new people in, but it's also my way of giving back without having to, write huge checks all the time. So we've done everything from, we did a GPS Kids Club Family Fun Day. We hosted it at our store. I think we raised about $800 that came from the farmhouse. And then we donated, foods and everything like that for it. We've done fundraisers for Claire Barton where we've raised several $100s. We donate to everything from like the CASA auction to memorials. So many fundraisers we do. We try to do a lot. We do teacher appreciation days. It's just an important thing to me. I love giving back, and for small businesses, anyone that has a business, people are always reaching out for fundraisers, and it's really hard for us to be able to constantly give, hundreds of dollars. So it's fun to be able to have an event that raises money, but also you're able to give back.
Well, thank you. Caitlin, we are so glad to have you here and have the farmhouse here. And once again, congratulations on being named the recipient of the Business Award by the Chamber. Congratulations on being named as the 2019 recipient of the Special Award by the Hoisington Chamber of Commerce. Can you each introduce yourselves, name and where do you work?
I'm Dolores Kepper, Code Enforcement Officer and Animal Control Officer for the City of Hoisington, and this is my sweetheart, Samson.
I'm Carla Chrisman with Clara Barton Hospital and Clinics.
And I'm Jonathan Mitchell with the City of Hoisington.
Thank you. Jonathan, who has partnered with the city on the enhancements at Bicentennial Park?
Well, there are far too many people to mention all of them, but we are really fortunate to have the number of partners we have working together in our community to improve our recreational infrastructure. Some of the key leaders and drivers of the projects at Bicentennial Park are the Hoisington Recreation Commission, Blue Cross and Blue Shield, Golden Belt Community Foundation, and the Clara Barton Hospital and Clinics. All of these folks have played a huge role in really driving the enhancements out there at the park. With their help and the assistance of so many partners and donors, our park will continue to develop into one of our region's premier parks. Our community is really fortunate to have a generous group of companies and individuals that are willing to share their time and talents to improve this park. And since 2019, we've seen the addition of a couple pickleball courts. We've seen some major improvements to our ball fields. Bicentennial Park has also seen the installation of a dog park, and soon we will see the installation of a 9-hole disc golf course to replace the existing course. Some other things we're looking forward to on the horizon are the potential of a bike share program and increased accessibility to our walking trail. So really, it's an exciting time to be here in Hoisington. I'm grateful to be a part of this generous community, and I really think that amazing things can happen when people work together. And I really look forward to seeing what the future holds for our community.
Wonderful. Carla, why do you think it's important for Clara Barton to be part of projects like this one?
Well, Clara Barton Hospital and Clinics and the Health for Life Coalition have been involved in several of the projects down at Bicentennial Park, really because we want to support and create a culture of health and wellness in our community. To me, that means making it easy to live a healthy life where we live, work, and play. Our city parks are a vital component to healthy living. If we can improve and create spaces that are safe, that are easy to access, and that are chock full of physical and social activities like the walking trail, the ball fields, the pickleball courts, disc golf, biking, and our dog parks where we can take our furry friends for a little bit of exercise, then we've succeeded in creating that sustainable environment that makes the healthy choice the easy choice. That is so exciting to me. We all want to live in a community that is thriving and healthy, and by investing in these types of projects, we are all making that happen.
That's great. Dolores, can you tell us about the dog park and why you believe it's important for Hoisington?
Central Park is located on the northwest side of Bicentennial Park, right next to the roadway inn, which is our pet-friendly hotel here in Hoisington. Central Park has a large and a small dog area with several obstacles, a doggy water station, and a mini shelter, yet spacious enough for dogs to fetch, ball, or just to run safely in the fenced-in area. Years ago there was community interest in a dog park, but nothing came of it until we came across grant opportunities to improve and encourage physical activity. This one is a no-brainer. Exercise is good for us all. It provides many health benefits that include keeping your pet healthy, agile, and limber. An overweight pet is not a healthy pet. Samson is a little overweight right now. Regular walks as well as other forms of exercise can help reduce or eliminate any of your pet's destructive behaviors such as chewing, digging, or scratching. Pets are like children. If you're not going to give them something constructive to do, you may not like what they choose to do. Spending time with your pet is extremely important to strengthen your bond, and it leads to a strong and trusting relationship. Our team is extremely proud of Central Park, which couldn't have happened without all the support from donors and our enthusiastic city workers who trenched, hauled dirt, built and installed the obstacles, and maintained Central Park.
They were awesome.
That's great. Again, I want to thank you all and congratulate you on being named the 2019 recipient of the Special Award by the Hoisington Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you.
Thank you.